Hey guys, I am back here. Welcome back. Go ahead and uh, refresh your browser if you have to. Go ahead and I changed things as far as my webcams go. It appears as if I'm just having a hard time with running as many webcams as I would like to run, but that's okay. Getting back to where we were at, I was putting in some reflections here. Just very lightly. I'm going to go over this here very lightly. Again, this is not really detailed work here. I'm going to go and create a water line with this in the way there. That's kind of the idea that we're looking for right here. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of that red that we had earlier, just a tiny little bit. Add some titanium white to it. What we're going to do is we're going to cut across the top. So this time, welcome back, guys. Please refresh your browser. I'm going to take a little bit, and it's on the top end of the knife this time. And we're going to create a water line. The nice thing about water lines is that they tend to be rather forgiving. Okay, get a little bit more. Clean off my knife here. Again, taking it from the top. And we'll get this. Now we want to make sure that we're keeping our water lines all going in the same direction. Here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start creating some trees. This is just the background of a tree. And a little bit more paint on here because trees rarely grow on their own. Trees usually need a friend. Need a little bit more fine point on this one. I think I am going to switch to a 1-inch brush. I'm just going to use the side. And these are just the darkness behind.
Do it for me, please.
All right. So that is what's going on over here. I have made the outline for a few evergreens. Now, this is just roughing in with all of the darkness. On this side, we're going to do something that's a little bit different. Because we're not going to have evergreens on both sides. So we're going to take a lot of this dark color and do a little, it's going to be kind of a bushy tree over here, I think. More of this dark. Remember, we want this dark. I know, paranoid. You just painted all that. What you doing, buddy? Well, sometimes painting is not for the faint of heart. Let's go down here. You can see what we're doing down here. There's going to be a thing coming out there. Yeah. Need a lot more dark in this. Starting to get too light. All right. All right. Now, I think I'm also going to do while I'm here. I'm going to pull this down. All right, now we need just a clean brush. And we will just melt that into, before you know it, you have reflections going on. All right. There we are. Okay. I think, I am just having a look at it now. We are going to do a little bit more of this darker color. I need a little bit more. This had a bunch of white on it, so let me clean this one off. Okay, some more of this dark color. I think move this back a little bit so you can see what's going on. We are going to, put in some more foreground here. Yeah, we're gonna have this down here. I'm starting to lose my darker colors, unfortunately. I'm gonna maybe have to mix up some more. I'm getting too much light in it, we'll see. Okay, and then we have this coming across here. With that coming out there. You know what? It comes all the way across. it's real easy to start covering up all your light with dark. Remember, you need both dark and light. Remember that. There we go. Thank you. Well, now that we have all the dark in, it's time to work on some of the light. So we're going to start with our evergreens here, I think. Let me take a second. Thank you very much, honey, for saying about how nicely it's coming along. Sometimes you don't know as a painter. Sometimes you're sitting here and you're cleaning your paint brushes and you're just looking at it going, wow, I just don't know if that's any good. Did I do a good job? It's hard to tell. There are times where I have to come back days later to have a look to go, huh, that really wasn't too bad, or that wasn't my best work. This painting will be the first one that will be available to be purchased of mine. All right, I'll take this. Remember, we're not trying to kill everything in the background. You need the darkness. That does really sound like a nice time to me. Alrighty. Now we're going to throw in this plane right here. So I'm going to get rid of some of the paint on my paintbrush. Not all of it, though. I don't need to completely clean it. I'm going to get a little bit more of these yellows in. Yellow ochre, little yellow very nice, very nice. I love me some good Netflix shows. Okay, I put this one to a point and I don't want it, so I am going to crush this point down. Give me something a little bit more rough. Now, kind of a delicate plant going on over here. Okay. Unfortunately, a lot of my dark over here kind of didn't come through. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit more darkness over here. Remember, without the darkness, you cannot see the light. Sounds like a song there. Maybe a song by Disturbed. Sometimes darkness can show you the light. Now, we can put this on. A little bit of these yellows here. See how that now comes out, because you had the darkness in there. Hard to see with the light, I suppose. But now we have depth. Alrighty. take a little bit of this phthalo blue, put it in some of these yellows here. Make a nice deep This is the wrong brush for this job. I need one that's a little bit more spread out, like this one. Alright. Now, it's not just enough to just randomly put stuff here. You need to follow contours, watch lines. We are going over here now. You just put it up randomly. You gotta put in individual branches. Remember to respect your darkness. Now, I think what I need here is I am going to put in a little bit of a coastline. I'm going to take both of these browns here, cut across. That's a bit too much paint on the end. And we are going to come right the way out here. Take some of this darker brown. I'm going to go over the top of it, just here and there. Okay. While we're at it, there's a path down here too. Right down here. This appears into some foliage, but it's here. That's what we're looking for. Some good Netflix and chill, huh? Sounds like a good idea to me. Alright. Put in some more foliage here. Sorry about that. So there we are. Just a tiny little bit of some. highlights here. There we are. Uh-huh. Okay. There we are. All right, just filling out the foliage here. Now we need to clean up these two things of shoreline here because they kind of stick out a little bit. So take a little bit of the white, mix it with the brown. Don't actually mix it though. Got a nice side of it. Here we are. Now, the highlight here and there. There we are. Now we need to clean up this little pathway down here. Same deal with this here. There we are. There we are. Now what? Oh, hi. Hi, Colleen. How you doing today? You know, many people don't know, but inside of a community which I belong to, Colleen and I actually are what we call dancing artists. We actually meet each other at different places online. It's a little crazy. It's a little chaotic, but it is what it is. You know what, ladies? I do believe that you are correct. Mm. We need to go dancing again pretty soon here, Colleen. I'm going to put in cabin right here. All right. Here we are. I need some more Midnight Black. I unfortunately have used it all. Thankfully, I have a lot of it. Oh, please, while you're here, make sure that you give me a follow, and would be nice. Please and thank you. All right. Going right here. Okay. See if we can get that a little bit better on frame there. Oh, that's really nice of you, Colleen. Where did you guys end up going for lunch? Admittedly, we don't get to go out to lunch too often just because of logistics of where we live. Now this cabin right here, I believe, has seen better days. It used to be taken care of. But its owners haven't been around in a minute. J&R Steakhouse. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, we'll get right on that steakhouse, honey. Don't worry. I do mean that. We may. Maybe we should. It's been a hot minute. Okay. A little highlight on the front of this here. I'm going to give it the appearance of like some old, thank you, old withered wood. There we go. Okay. Give it the appearance like there's some old wood slats in here. And then, real quick, need to give it a door. Clean up some of these edges here. Now, we need to put this into the painting. Ooh. Excuse me as I clean out my paintbrush here. Now, wet paint or wetter paint will stick to a drier paint. Oh, you need to put in some, because this, again, has come up to some ill repair. Put in some darkness down here. Okay, then, because we have darkness, we take some of this, and we will. Now, there may have been a path in here at some point. Whoever owns this place has not kept it up. So you can get some of this red foliage in here too. I don't put too much red in. End up setting your painting on fire. Now, clean up still some of this shoreline right here. Okay. A little bit more of this coastline here too. Again, keep your lines all straight in dealing with this kind of painting. If you get too much on, just rub it in. Oh, we're getting just about to the end of this here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the things we might do. So we can put in some little sticks and twigs in here. Just It does. Once you get to a certain point, all of a sudden things just start clicking and everything just kind of comes together. You can see we're getting pretty close to done here. But I have a new liner brush with me. This liner brush has never been used, and I thought I'd give it a try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paint thinner, which is what I use to clean my brushes. I'm just going to go ahead and roll this up in here. Now, a thin paint will stick to a thicker paint. Let's see if I can get in here a little closer. I'm going to put in a little branch. Okay. I think this brush is just a little bit too thick for this application, so we're going to go for one that's just... When did I start painting? About 10 years ago or so. But I haven't been painting nonstop. I took a break and just recently decided to pick it back up again. I still had my oil paints and all my acrylic paints still left over from my days when I used to paint. Sorry. Get it so you can actually see what I'm painting here. Yeah, it was one of those things where I just kind of started to wonder if I could do it. And then my wife, Fidget, who is in the chat today, decided to go ahead and rally my kids. I do have a number of children. Most of them have grown now. But they kind of came together and got me all sorts of different oil paint supplies for Christmas one year and started painting then. Okay. Maybe. There's a little guardrail that came out here. Guardrail still standing up. Thank you, Colleen. Now, I never really had time for painting when I was in school. Strangely enough, I didn't get very good marks. Okay. Continue on with a little bit of this here. A little bit of the lighter color. So we're going to do a little highlight on this. That's what I thought about myself, actually, that I couldn't do it. And the longer I went on, the more I convinced myself that I couldn't do it, the more it was like, you know what, maybe I can. Would like to thank you guys for showing up today. I am not a person that likes to be in the forefront too much. So me streaming, I was just, asked this because I paint, thought it would be a good idea. And here I am. Of course. Well, this is what we're looking at here. Yeah. I think with that, all we need is a signature. And I think they may just have a finished painting. Go a little lower here. Get it nice and close to see. I like to use paint that's already been used in other parts of my paintings, as to not stick out too much. It's a personal preference. Some people I've seen use bright white, bright red. Thank you. Now this painting will be available. Eventually, that's not going to show up. Need something just a little bit lighter. This one will be available eventually. Nah. Huh. It didn't go where you thought it was going to go. You mean the painting? You thought it was going to be different? While she's typing that, this painting, as well as many others that I will be painting here very soon, are going to be available for purchase. Not only the original on the canvas, but I'm also going to be making some that are available. The painting, gotcha. They will be available for prints as well. And the prints will be much, much cheaper than the original works, but again, it will be a print. There is only one original. And with that signature, we are looking at the end. Now, if you give me a second here. My goodness. Unfortunately, my one webcam stopped working on me. So, here we are. Finished product here. Like I said, it will be available. I'm still putting together a store and everything. So, once I get that information, I will be putting it available for everyone. And but other than that, that's pretty much what I got for you today, guys. I hope that you had a good day. Beautiful as always. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I just need to see if there's anyone that I can raid. If anyone has any suggestions at all, that would be fine. Let me see who I can find. We're going to go ahead and raid Rambo. Oh, are Arbor Days on? I will raid Arbor Day. Make sure that I have his name spelled right. I want to thank you guys for coming in today and spending at least a little bit of time with me. There's our raid. Again, thank you very much for spending time with me, taking it easy and relaxing. I hope you had fun. Again, this is what's available or will be available. Thank you very much for tuning in. You guys have yourself a wonderful day, okay? Bye bye now.
In Arbor Day 420. Where's 420 all Arbor Day long? Ariana, hi. I just followed both of you. What an idiot I am. Yo, one of my favorite couples, Fidget and Paranoid. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. Yes. It's like you just joined me. It's like, where have I been this whole time?